Incoming party invite.
Hey everyone. Hey. How's everybody doing? I'm live. Okay. I had the mic on mute for a minute. I had to listen to something. How is everybody doing? Okay. We're doing good. Bum 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 no no. This is my acapella Juno music. Doot 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 down the stairs. Let's see, that's the... I need better hands. No, I need better feet. Feet. I think I can outpost warp there. Let's see. Beetle. I don't know my beetle gear. Royal Footman, Mage's Sandals. Ooh, those are fun. Republic leggings are cool. Let's see. I am live, right? Yeah, I'm live. Let's see. What are we syncing down to? HP, MP. What's the point of these things? Stumbling sandals? Agility -10, dexterity -10. What's the point of that? Get some nice red shoes. What do these go for? Yeah, I'll just do without them. Leveling up Dark Knight. Sinking down to, to me, to 24. Okay, that's fun. Bid. No, weapons. Scythes? Hey, Kustos, what's happening, my friend? How you doing? Mutilator. This is such a cool weapon. Accuracy plus... This thing is only 3... What? What? This thing is only 2K. That's awesome. That's not even worth camping. Let's see. You're doing. You ask somebody how they're doing and they just say, well, I'm doing. That's an acceptable answer. I mean, it's better than not doing. I'll just keep what I have then. Well, what's the... What do I have? That's damage 28. 35, 40, 36. 38. Oh, bet. No, that's what I already have. Look at the jump. 27, 30, and 34. 37 again. What's the Cruel Scythe go for? 9K. Weird. Michael Superbacker, what's going on, dude? Weird, I'm getting a call from an 800 number at night. Hold on, I gotta see who this is. I'm curious. This is Wells Fargo. Joke's on you, I barely use my... Do I even have a Wells Fargo? Anyway. Alright, we'll just ride this Bastock and Scythe then. It's going. How you doing, MSB? It is definitely a scam call. Alright, just for the sake of having armor on, I'll put that on. Get Signet, and then we'll get Teleport. Excuse me. Well, they want you to say yes. Like, those not automated numbers, junk spam things, they call you and be like, can you hear me? And just... Yeah, Signet on me. Okay. And the worst thing you could say is yes. All they need is you saying yes. Cool. The ATF. Why is the government gonna... I have not, MSB. Argano, right? It's Argano? Yeah. It's better be the right outpost or I got a long walk ahead of me. That sounds really funny. So, you mentioned the boat thing, Kustos. Does that mean, like, the government's gonna commandeer your boat? They're saying that's China's plan. You lost all your firearms in a boating accident? Is that, like, code for something, or that really happened? Oh, this is all easy prey. I'll be alright. Where are we going? I don't even know where the camp is. Mostly near Zeta, the regular puma. There's Bogards next to the big skeleton. But yeah, you mentioned the boat thing, the ATF. What does ATF stand for? It's totally skipping my mind at the moment. Can you guys hear me? How do my mic levels sound? Should I turn the mic up? I messed with my filters a lot last night. I didn't like the way I was sounding, so I had to reset all my OBS filters. Oh, Rudy from Alpha Investments. I don't know. Rudy's, I am not saying it is code. Okay. I feel like it means something, but if you don't want to disclose on here, that's totally fine. Yeah, when I got really back into Magic, like, I never quit Magic, but when I really, like, after 2020 and I really started, like, around 2021, I really started really following a lot of YouTube channels and, you know, I got into Rudy for a little while, just listening to his channel content, but it's kind of the same gimmick. It just gets old. Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. Oh, okay, I get where you're going with that. Okay. Yeah, don't give the government nothing. Try and get funked. This party isn't even telling me where we're supposed to go. I don't... Where are we going? Where are we going? I don't understand. Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, okay. Fine. Explosives. I'm not worried about government organizations at this time because last I checked, I'm not illegal in this country. I was born here. I'm a US citizen. I'm not worried about anything. They're really, like, I don't want to say, I don't think it's right to say, oh, the government's being weaponized. No, we're just enforcing our laws. Like, the thing they're doing with showing up to immigration hearings and arresting people there, it's kind of shitty and wrong. But they got here illegally. You shouldn't even be to the point where you're having a hearing to be able to stay here. I'm just going to sit right here because I need to know what position I'm going to. I have no idea where we're going. Apparently there was like a Mexican TikTok influencer who got detained by ICE. See, I'm not really worried about the government right now. I'm the least of their problems. I'm an upstanding, tax-paying, responsible citizen. But yeah, Michael Superbacker, to go back to Rudy, I'm assuming you mean Rudy from Alpha Investments. Before I continue, but guys, please hit the like button. Certainly helps the stream. I only got 2 likes last night, so it was a little frustrating, but gotta help push the stream, push the content, and you guys know what to do. It's literally all the fun things and should be the name of a store. Alcohol, tobacco, firearms, and explosives. Basically. Yeah, I mean, but that's what he does for a living, though, MSB. It's not a surprise. Like, everyone thinks they can... I've seen too many, a lot of channels try to mimic Rudy and do his thing. It's not gonna work. You have to have volume. With that amount of money and that amount of capital, anybody can buy that amount of boxes and sling Magic the Gathering and other card games for a living. Why are we working so hard for a fucking Puma camp? Like, last I checked, this isn't a burn party. Excuse me. I did like his video. He talked about the Kaladesh, where they renamed the set because Wizards of the Coast paid somebody to tell them a set they made 10 years ago was racist. The name of the set is racist. I liked his reaction to that. There's a store called Guns and Ammo back in the day. It doesn't get any more straightforward than that. No, I don't want to go that way. I'll just go this way and not get beat up. No, fuck that. I am gonna go that way. I don't care. I have no shame. Right? Is that D10? Where are we going? I'm not liking this camp. Speaking of camp, this party has no idea where they want to go. I am the worst geared Dark Knight in the game right now. This was an interesting conversation. How did we even get on this topic? Oh, a scam call. I no longer have a boat. Oh, the boat insurance. There you go. Oh, Zide. How do you pronounce it? Do you pronounce it Zeed? Like Z-E-E-D or Zide? Like Z-A, as if it was spelled Z-A-Y-D. I've heard it both. Zeed has become one of my favorite characters. I've learned to appreciate him. I make fun of him a lot in my thumbnails. Like, if you watch my Shadow Lord video, I call him Daddy as I'm playing. And Zeed is in my thumbnail. If you take a look at that for this video, this stream. Oh no, probably shouldn't go there. Well, this GALKA shows up. I look like a guy who just went wheat threshing at the beach. If you need a low effort Dark Knight, call me. I'm here for you. Step Mapa? I spelled that wrong. Kitty. Nope. There's two parties here, a beast burn and a... What is this thing? What do you think? Can we get two parties out of this zone? What about the lizards? They're level 30. What are we doing here? They say, never mind, disband, let's go somewhere else. I'm leaving, because I'm not doing this. Dark Knight, Musketeer Commander. Well, I don't got all night, people. Come on, get off your fucking chocobo and let's do something here. See, I don't remember playing... When I played 11 on retail... That's interesting. Warrior with dex rings. I guess he wants accuracy. I don't remember doing this camp at all. Yeah, I don't like this camp either. I'm with you, Whiskers. Or R. Fuzzorin. Macro Book 7. That's clever. Yeah, so here you fight the corals, these cats. Oh, I better the puma. These are puma rather. They're of their class is corals, but yeah, Horizon does some funky things. I think it's because Horizon created their own campsites, their own zones. They didn't create a zone. They made modifications to the zone of mobs that are available, and they increased the amount of camping spots, which I get. Yeah, I've been here before a few times. When I first started playing Horizon a year ago, there was one night where I joined a Beastmaster burn party. It's just it's like 4 Beastmasters, a DD tank, and a healer. And that was an awesome party. You basically just, you go to this zone here, and you just basically run in a big circle and take out all those cats and lizards. And you just murder everything. Because the Beastmaster in this game is a broken job. That like, because when you get the call beast, they all summon the jug pets. So we're effectively a party of basically 12 people. It's the 6 players, but the 5 Beastmasters. But basically there's 11 players in the party. And each beast pet is just the sheep beast pet is a warrior by its job class and just destroys everything. Yeah, what are we doing here? This is such a waste of time. That's why I don't really like partying in this game. That's why I do missions and quests and just side things. That's why I don't really level up, because it's frustrating. What are we doing? Where are we going? We're moving again? I might just leave, because I can't. Yeah, if I get killed just going to the camp, I'm leaving. Not gonna waste my time. But don't. So what else is new? What's out there in the news? Oh boy. Alright, I guess I better lube and powder up. There's the, let's see, are they level 27? No? Anyone need a rep? Anybody? Anybody? This guy's name is Alf. So, Kustos, I'm not aging you, but you probably remember the show Alf, and this guy's named Alf. And the fact that he's wearing all brown just really hits home the Alf aesthetic. Just don't eat the cat. Let's just show up on people and drop fireworks on them. Alf, yeah. Yeah, Alf was a thing when my older brother was a kid. He had a bunch of Alf plush. Like an Alf plush doll, an Alf hand puppet. I remember he liked the... Didn't Alf want to eat the cat? Like that was his, like, one of his, like, gimmicks. No, that's my satchel. I'm gonna take some of these. Rice dumpling. Oh wait, does this free HP and MP? Yeah, why not? Oh hey, I do have that. I'm out of room. I probably have a bunch of junk on me. I don't need the Warp Club. I don't need the Horror Vogue. I don't need this Musketeer Flash in. Don't need the Musketeer Sword. The Razor Axe I can't use. Okay. Items. Let's lube up. These people are boring. I was like, yeah, just making a conversation, making a reference to Alf. I'm like, okay, just don't eat the cat. Because there was a Mithra here, and they just don't say a word. Alright, what are we doing here? Where are we going? Party. Is that it? All right. Yeah, this camp is a this is a disaster. I came out here for nothing. Oh my god. Oh, people. Alright, I'm gonna dump out and roll the dice. I'm looking at LFP again. Yeah, I don't know. Would it be rude to leave? I'm thinking about it. Alright, I gotta go. I should do the Brady Bunch. At least it didn't take an hour or two to get to the camp after having to do prep work. No, but it is annoying. I spent my gil coming out here. I just used an oil and a powder. And now... I can OP warp. Why am I the only person who OP warped? Oh boy. Anyway, what else is in the news? What do we think of the Trump and Putin meeting in Alaska? That's just like some nerve. Like a couple of bullies. It's like that's like Kustos beats me up and you have a meeting with Michael Superbacker to come to terms on stop beating me up, and I'm not invited. I'm the one who got beat up. I'm using you guys as an example because you're the only two people in the chat right now. It's all window dressing? How so? Like, what do you mean? Let's go claim it. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll just stay on this path and run north. We just lost somebody else. I'm dumping out. This is taking... Yeah, I'm not doing this. This band. I think that whole thing was all just Trump's hubris. Trump just likes being the... His whole thing is, oh, I'm the leader. I'm in charge. You know, say, you know, the guy's, I'm in charge here, and straightening his tie as he says it. That's what Trump is. He likes being the man in charge. And being the president is the ultimate best version of that. That's all this is to him. I do think he does not like the U.S. dumping arms into Ukraine. I think Ukraine is a lost cause at this point. I think when and if that war ends... Not if, it will end, but when it ends, Ukraine's going to be a fractured country. There's going to be roving bands of warlords. There's parts of the country that are now covered in landmines. It's riddled with leftover guns, ammunition, and pissed off, burnt out people. It's just that whole place is a powder keg now. It was always corrupt to begin with. Yeah, we did nothing to do, we did nothing to help them when they lost Crimea, which we shouldn't have, because, let's put it this way, if your country is so rotten to the point where your neighbor can come in and annex a portion of it with, like, pretty much almost non-violently, you have problems. You probably should, I don't want to say you don't deserve to have it in the first place. What's a wonder mail it? Yeah, and this Ukrainian Zelensky, he's like, yeah, we're gonna this war, we're gonna take back Crimea, and it's like, you're fucking delusional. No way. If I was Putin, I would have waited for Zelensky. Zelensky's taken countless international trips with, you know, international air travel. They really couldn't just shoot him down, blow up his plane. Not that I wanted that to happen, but like, what's stopping them? Why didn't they? Like, if you want to take out the government, you have to decapitate the leadership and get rid of it. Like, why couldn't they do that? I know it's probably pretty technical because the plane flies over like NATO airspace. Yeah, Russia would be fucked. But like, there's nothing else they could have done like over international waters. Aren't there Russian submarines all over the Atlantic between us and England, like in that space? I think international law and rules of war are a joke. Geneva Convention, it's like war itself is illegal. I don't know. Yeah, that was a waste. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll teleport with Gil because I'm out of conquest points. When's the next high wind? In an hour and 3 hours and 22 minutes. Hey Greg, what's happening? I'm leveling Dark Knight tonight, as you guys can tell by the thumbnail. Look at this fine specimen, a GALKA named Jiggle. I want to be that guy when I grow up. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Again, that's my very simple logic of it. It's like, you want to, you really couldn't take him out? They don't consider Zelensky a legitimate leader. Like, so what's stopping them? Targeting officers? Well, isn't that how Ukraine survived this thing? Main job, white mage, support job, something, main job, black, nope, support job, red mage, main job, black mage. What is going on here? I don't know what's going on in my link shell. I don't know if you guys can see it. Somebody's asking, where can I level my beast to level 75? And someone named Dogefather replies, very small dick with low T. Huge dick dad energy. What is going on here? That's fun. Monk's a fun job. You got to get the belts. The white belt, purple belt, brown belt, black belt, ultimately. But like, Russia is just proving to be a paper tiger, though. They're really shitty at war. Like, they couldn't take out Ukraine the initial days when it all went down. It's like, you can't destroy those people. And then Russia had the Prigozhin, the guy last year, Putin's former chef, who was in charge of a mercenary army that was marching on a coup to Moscow. Like, that's what I don't get about Russia. They're employing like all these. They need North Korean soldiers to help. There you go, Greg. Purple belt's a good one. I gotta get the brown belt next. The haste buffs from purple belt is just awesome. I love soloing on monk because it's just fun. Let's see. High wind is in next in 19 minutes. Okay. I apologize. I don't apologize to any Ukrainians that may be listening, but when your country's already rotten, you don't have a lot of room to talk. Sorry, not sorry. You don't know about the quest, Greg, for the purple belt and brown belt? Purple belt, brown belt, and then black belt. There's quests you do to unlock those. Change jobs, main job, warrior, support job, black mage. What is it? The brown belt, you have to get the 3 rare EX drops. The dodo skin. I'm gonna put that up for now. You get the dodo skin, the Marl Burglar Vine, and the tiger, the bat or tiger fang, whatever it is. But they're all rare EX drops on notorious monsters. 100% drop rate, but the Marlboro is a yeah, that's it, the new fang. The Marlboro Vine is a pain in the ass because it only pops like once every 24 hours. I remember in retail back in the day, I waited. They had a system update, and after the update was ended and you first log on, all the zones are reset and all the pops are reset. So I had to wait like 24 hours after the reset. I had to wait for the maintenance to be done, log in, and I think I missed the claim by like 10 seconds. In 17 minutes. Okay. Oh, that party was so shitty. I could be in a party right now leveling up this job, but no, I got stuck with this bullshit. Man. I should use this shitty axe. I gotta look at something. What happened to my System C, Horizon XI, game? Where's my macros? Configs, docs, logs. Fucking shit. Yeah, I lost all my macros, which is annoying. I got worms. That's what counts, though. I got worms. Somebody's calling me on Discord. I'm not taking it. Probably Rusty. What's the point of this? Why are you calling me, man? Hey, man. I'm streaming. What do you want? Do not call me. Fucking A. I remember copying my macros in alternate file because several updates would delete them. Yeah, mine got nuked. It's annoying. Okay, I'm not gonna catch anything. I should really get on the boat because knowing this game, it's gonna bug out and kick me off. Wait, this isn't... in 12 minutes? This isn't it. Highwind not on this one. It's in 12 minutes. This one's about to leave. Well, now they're making me second guess. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's not it. I'd be like, alright, you owe me 10K if you're wrong. Yeah. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, well. Worst comes to worst, I can just warp out. My warrior's level 55. I do black mage sub job, so I can use warp. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Oops. Look at that. Daddy was right. We on a boat. MP plus 17. Let's see, macros, edit. Do I have enough? Oh, I gotta put my gear back on. I was gonna say, I don't have enough MP. Fasting ring. Astral ring. I have 99 MP. I need one more tick. Briar's rope. There you go. Oh, wait. Ceremonial dagger. Bob's your uncle. We got it. I fucking knew it. Shouldn't have done it. Yeah, the whole Ukraine thing, though, it's... I'm not an expert on history in that region. I know it's a convoluted, big mess. The way people have explained it in the news, people have listened to... Like, Russia and Ukraine fighting would be like if West Virginia and Virginia went to war. That's what it's basically like. That's how similar the people are. I'm out. This is what I call a discount Dark Knight. An underleveled black mage sub job, warrior main job. What Russia is doing is very wrong. Like, what they're doing is like akin to what the Nazis did. They kidnapped Ukrainian children and are giving them away to Russian families to raise them as Russians. It's like, that's just wrong. That's reprehensible. And Putin is a scumbag. He's a KGB good old boy. You know, horrible person. There's actually a really interesting podcast about, she was a reporter for like the Boston Globe or Boston Herald. Her name is Michelle McPhee. She has a podcast series. She did a few episodes about the Tsarnaev brothers who the Boston Marathon bombings. The Russian government apparently warned us about that family. Said, hey, you know, we're on uneasy terms with Russia perpetually since 1917, but you don't think that's accurate, that Putin is a scumbag? Or that he's like the kidnapped children by the masses? Like, that's, I'm pretty sure that's happening. Or happened. Which part are you referring to? The children thing. You don't think it's... I don't think it's a massive ring. It's not akin to the Nazism, but it's pretty bad. That's like an ethnic... I equate something like that to... I'll say it's genocide adjacent. Because you're trying to wipe out an identity. They're not full-on wipe out, but you're targeting an identity to brainwash them and to think there's something else. The Nazis did that. They took Polish and Jewish children and gave them to German families to try to Germanicize them, and they did the same thing to Slavic children. What was I talking about? Something else I was saying. It's, yeah. Shit, what was I talking about? That's something I wanted to say. That proves is pretty flipped, the children thing. I listen to a lot of stuff that's like not mainstream media. Guys I trust. There's the podcast called the Fifth Column Podcast. They're pretty they're libertarians, and they give a very fair, interesting, edgy take on the news, and they're not, if they're saying it, I believe that it's happening. Oh yeah, they're playing that angle in the Western media for sure. But you don't go after the children under any circumstance. Like that's really where I'm at. Oh yeah, I was talking about those Tsarnaev brothers. So they're from the they're Chechens and the Russia and Chechnya thing. And Russia warned us about those Arnayevs. Like, hey, you're letting these weirdos in. These guys, we've been keeping our eye on them. They're all weird. They're all wacko beliefs. They warned us about the mother and the older brother, Jokar. Who's the one in jail? And it doesn't matter. Scumbag 1 brother, Scumbag 2 brother. And we got... The Russian government warned us about their mother and the older brother, and we let both of them into this country. It just, the whole neoliberal, multicultural thing does not work. It's a failure. And we just keep chugging along, trying to be Mr. Nice Guy, and this nice guy feel-good crap doesn't work. You think everybody's going to play by your rules, and they're not. Oh, what the fuck? Due to lack of skill. I'll show them skill. Don't make me take my bathing suit off. I haven't gone fishing in a long time. Alright, this one's bad. Once you get some proper translation, even the auto translation paints a different picture of the war from things that get told. Yeah. I do believe, like, Ukraine in the before the war, there's like the World Corruption Index. I don't know what people think of those numbers and there's those statistics and how they're gathered, but apparently Ukraine was pretty high up there on that list. And there was all those guys that at the start of the war, the Ukrainian officials who looted a bunch of the aid and the money and left and went on vacations and bought things. Oh, come on, man. This is the fucking worst. My daughter's toy fishing pole is better than this. Catch it. Ooh, I got a tiger cod. I didn't know I can catch those. And you don't get a skill up. I caught something well beyond my skill range, and here I am getting nothing. Did you listen to the Tucker Carlson, Vladimir Putin interview? I listened to that whole thing and it was just batshit crazy. Putin talking about, we have documents from the year 938 that shows Ukraine part of Russia. These documents say so. And it's like, dude, that's an insane premise to take. Like, that's an insane thing to claim to stake. Like, that doesn't, we don't let the Native Americans do that. That's supposed to fly? How did I catch a tiger cod, but not that? We're gloating about making the people in the Donetsk and Donbass hide in their basements from the shelling. Great. Yeah, there are Russian speakers, like native, like actual ethnic Russians and Russian speakers who are getting harassed and bullied and treated like second-class people. Treated like complete shit just for being Russian. in Ukraine. That does happen. Alright, I got this one. I got this one by the balls. Lay back and accept it. If you're just tuning into the stream, lay back and accept it. Or Vladimir Putin's gonna show up and take your Super Bowl ring. There you go, yellow globe. Putin is not in charge? Who's in charge then? I think Putin's in charge. I don't know who else is then. Well, I think with Putin, it's supposedly all the Russian oligarchs, all the people we seized the money from. We seized their yachts and their assets and gave it to Ukraine. They're the guys really in charge. That interview is just insane, though. That's all I remember, is talking about the ancient ties between Russia and Ukraine, and how Ukraine is an accident of history. It shouldn't exist. And it's just like, okay, you gotta let that shit go, though. You know, the Ohio Valley Indians don't get to do that, make that claim. The only country that, and I'm not slighting them, is Israel allows that shit. We give it a pass. Oh, our book says we were here 1,000 years ago. It's our promised land, promised to us by a fictional character. And I was listening to a podcast about breaking points. They mentioned the right to return. Like, any Jew born anywhere in the world has the right to return to Israel if they can prove it, and have one Jewish relative, like on their mother's side or something. It's completely insane. So they have more rights. So if you're born in Canada 10 years ago, you have more of a right to return to Israel than the people, the Arabs, the Arab populations that lived there for hundreds of years. Like, it's mind-boggling. And apparently, I learned this about Israel too. Apparently, interfaith marriages will not be conducted in Israel. They're illegal. Like, they won't give you a wedding in Israel. Like, if you're a Hindu and you want to marry a fucking, I don't know, Sikh in Israel, they won't do it. They won't let a Jew marry a Christian. That's where some of Israel's narrative of the biggest democracy, the only democracy in the Middle East, falls apart. All right. I'm going to level up my warrior to 75, 3k XP at a time, once a week. I'll hit 75 in 2 years. All right. We're about to find out. Basically, the Soviet Union dissolved, and that's what we got. Ukraine, the biggest mistake Ukraine made was giving up their nukes. It's like, trust us, bro, you'll be fine. We won't let anything happen to you. Just got that proc, just gotta hit it once. Oh. Give me my XP. Oh god, that thing fucking died. Where's my stuff? Where is it? I can't log the chat. There you go. 3k gil, 3k XP. I'm out. Well, let's bounce. Me and my whole 100 MP. I cast warp and it depletes all my MP. Let's see. Crab dance. Hand. All right. Yeah, that's the authoritarian abusive language, though. It's not a war, it's a special military operation. Just... Yeah, Ukraine, they gave up their nukes, so trust us, bro. We'll leave you alone. You'll be fine. This country, that territory, because Stalin starved out Ukraine. He was closer to a genocide than ever. Taking all of Ukraine's grain and sending it to Russia and elsewhere for war effort, and just... He wanted to kill off everybody in Ukraine. All Ukrainians. Alright, Dark Knight, support job. So Stalin, you know, didn't think Ukraine should exist. What made them think Vladimir Putin would be any different? It's just so naive and stupid. Like, this is where just neoliberalism fails. It's one big game of trust me, bro. We'll leave you alone. We won't let anything happen to you. And then you get fucking ganked. Oh, I gotta turn Anon off. Trust us, bro. Bro science. Like the whole Joe Rogan podcast. It's all... it's all just bro science. Trust me, bro. What's your source? Trust me, bro. But... I don't think enough people have that perspective, though, about, like, continental Europe and all this bullshit over there they get caught up in. Because here, we have geographical superiority. We have the polite, nice Canadians to the north and Mexico to the south. And we don't have to worry about anything. Over there, they're surrounded. They're all next to each other. They have to be neighbors. All these different polities with different histories and interwoven histories and bad blood, years of angst and old feuds, old bullshit. We don't have to deal with that. That's what makes America amazing. I don't think enough people have that perspective, though, to look at them and be like, they have to live next to these people. We don't. We're separated by an ocean. Let's go to Lower Juneau. I was thinking about doing like a fun thing for my channel called like GALKA News Network, where I'll do one of those and like video editing programs. There you can find like a news channel, like the opening news jingle, the dun 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 dun, the news, and it's a... I was like, get my GALKA, have him like with like a suit on, like he's holding the papers. The newscasters hold the pieces of paper still. Just talk about the news and play Final Fantasy 11. What happened to my camera? Okay, don't look. If you have epilepsy, don't watch this. Show me your goods. Oh, this is bad. Stop. 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 Okay, stop. I broke it. What happened? Oh my god, that was bad. I had no control over that. Show me your goods. Sell. Oh, alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Bye 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 bye. Do 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 do. Be right back. Okay, we're back. Let's do it. Praying the crab spot. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna go with it. Bid. What do I want to buy? I was gonna look at hands. Armor, hands. Are we sinking down? Probably shouldn't bother then. Chain mittens. White mitts. MP +4. MP +3, attack +3. Ooh, those are 10k. Those aren't bad. These battle gloves are cool. Accuracy and evasion, but the weirdest jobs can wear them. Righto. Let's get it. We're going to cube them. Anyway, what else is in the news? Apparently Melania Trump is suing Hunter Biden because he said, what did he say about her? I can't remember what it was. Shit, I don't recall. He said something about Melania, and she's not taking kindly to it, so they're gonna sue Hunter Biden now. Just don't ask me to pull. I do not want to pull. Please don't make me pull. You can't make me do it. Playing on GALKA is like... Thinking about Thief or Dark to 75. Everyone always says Thief because TH3. Tectonic unzipping isn't in the news, or is briefly, which I think is unsettling. Like the tectonic plates. Like the unzipping of the tectonic plates. That sounds terrifying. Oh, in the Pacific. Well, we mentioned tectonics in New Jersey. We had an earthquake again. I think 2 weeks ago at this point. 2 Fridays ago. And apparently they found... This just came out of the news. Apparently there's a fault line in New Jersey now. Or like something in the plates. They just discovered and realized we had that. Yeah, the literal planet falling apart. No one's going to talk about that. Yeah, I know. It's... Oh, this is scary. Wait, we're going in front of tower or we're going over here? Please don't make me pull. I don't want to pull. Party member list. Ooh, we got a Beastmaster. That's going to be fun. Are we sinking down to 20? Killing things being Superman. Yeah. Hey, look at you. I just love these fireworks. This is so stupid, but it's fun. Oh boy. I can put these earrings on. Why can't I take this off? Oh, these are level 21. That's why I can't wear them. I don't know why autocorrect thought that should be stiff. That's alright. My autocorrect does weird things. I say thanks to somebody, on my phone, it autocorrects to thanka. Like thanks, instead of the S, there's an A. Who the hell talks like that? Like, or like it autocorrects the to TEH. So it's like the house. I'll be like te house. And it's like, I was talking to my brothers in a group chat. That happened to my brother, and he's like, what the fuck's a te? Like, why does it do that? The dumb things make me laugh, but it's just funny. I have pebbles. Welkin, please pull. If anyone has bolts, I can... What is happening here? Why am I draining this? That's the wrong spell to cast. Cast blind on that. Ow. You little fucker. That bind obviously didn't work. What's the drain? If I catch hate, at least it'll, let's see here. I bet my scythe is capped because of that party last night. It's not. Holy smokes. Axe is capped. I know Great Axe is. This person at my party there, they zoned into the Delphux Tower, and they got the cutscene for Chains of Prometheus. Love it when that happens. Yeah, it's like, you mentioned the thing that you're talking about with the tectonic stuff not being talked about. Like, during the 2020 election, I remember just like, I listened to a lot of news about Asia, China, Taiwan, and people don't realize how fucked we are if we don't get control of our semiconductor supply. If China takes Taiwan and all that expertise in the chip fab, how screwed we are as a planet, as humans. And like, nobody talks about the bigger picture stuff. And you gotta love that, like, the stuff with Hillary's emails. Hillary should not have had a private server, but like, everyone didn't vote for her partially because of that. That was one of the issues. And it's like, you can barely, some of these people don't know anything about computers and technology outside of their Facebook account, and they're not voting for Hillary Clinton based on her private server bullshit. It's just complete nonsense. This Blaze Spikes is garbage. It only lasts 28 minutes. Smack. Ooh, like an arcane circle. It's useless. I'm menuing everything. I have no macros. So other than that, what are you up to, Kustos? Are you anywhere exciting? Are you out in the great wilderness? I think you said you're not anymore, or you're back out there now. I think you went to a wedding a few months ago. How was the wedding? Let me drain this fucker. Give me your juice. Give me your energy. It's Morbin time. They literally used a military program to erase servers so they couldn't be recovered by forensic data retrieval. And then smashed all their phones. Yeah. Yeah, I think I remember. I didn't get all the information on that, but yeah. I think I remember hearing about it. They did shady stuff about the servers. But I mean, it's not like Hillary, it doesn't make it better, but it's not like Hillary was out there sending government documents to, you know, Hillary Clinton, big dick at AOL.com. It's not like that was happening. Again, it doesn't make it better, but everyone acts like it was such a fucking travesty and like held it against her, that malinformed people. All right, let's take 5. I can't. Should have brought Yag drinks. As a Galka, I have base 5 MP. Want to play Final Fantasy 11 on hard mode? Play a Galka mage. This Beastmaster's gonna get killed. That's cool. My wife's going to a wedding later this month. We haven't been able to go to a wedding together since 2021. I went to 2 weddings last year. No, I went to a wedding at the back end of 2024. And then one in March earlier this year. That is just a feeling, trust me, bro. But yeah, my wife's going to one. I mean, the goal that people send the invite, I think they're getting both of us, but we don't do a babysitter. One of us just stays home with our daughter, and it's just, we prefer it that way. And it's fine. My wife deserves it. I want her to go and have a good time and not have to worry about anything. Thinking Pokemon physics, Pokemon weaknesses. Ice and Thunder. I don't have that. I got neither. No, it didn't. What did you say? Say what you're trying to say, but like space it out or something. Or put a slash after all the words. Like the slash dog slash jumps. Try that. Oh, and it's proven. I heard something actually about Google censoring certain things. Oh, Benghazi. Holy shit. Yo, and Hillary Clinton with the Benghazi, what difference does it make? Tragedy. The tragedy is we should have left Muammar Gaddafi in power. He was the best thing for that place. You notice when he died, all the scumbags came out of prison and we got ISIS? And the ambassador died. I watched that movie, the 13 Hours movie, I think it was. That was really good and explained what happened really well. I'm sure it was dramatized a lot, but, like, that's what we got. I think that's what's wrong with a lot of these societies in Muslim countries like that. The base people like that, they want that Muslim theocracy, Islam rigidity. An ambassador, and they worked with people on the ground, yeah. No, Benghazi definitely did not help Hillary. She was wrong on that. But we were wrong as a country and the UN and NATO to let Libya fall like that. The whole Arab Spring. We should have left Muammar Gaddafi and Saddam Hussein right where they were. If Muammar Gaddafi and Saddam Hussein were still alive, chances are they would have met with Trump. You know it. Like, he would have had a meeting with them. You know who Saddam's, like, arch enemy was? Iran. Imagine Iran helping... imagine Iraq, Saddam Hussein's Iraq, helping bomb Iran when during Israel's 12-day war. That would have been mind-boggling. Gold-backed currency. Oh yeah. No, I've heard of that. I've heard bits and pieces of that theory. I don't know all the details. Yeah, because they want to get off oil, because I'm guessing oil-based... They don't want to be an oil-based economy. I think we're not coming off oil because the Saudi Arabia lobby doesn't want the world to do that. Wasn't there a guy back in like the 50s or something who made a combustible engine car that does not run on gasoline at all and the government seized it? Wasn't that a thing? Autocorrect of the golf back country. Switch to a golf back currency. They're gonna put Arnold Palmer and Chubbs from Happy Gilmore on their currency. Their currency is their golf courses. They're gonna make really nice golf courses in Iraq and Libya. Which a golf course in Libya might work because I think one of Muammar Gaddafi's like signature projects that actually like did a lot of good for Africa and Libya was a big major irrigation effort, and you need a ton of water for a golf course. So that's not totally out of the realm of, you know, insanity. It's funny to think about. There you go. We should start something like a news channel, but whatever autocorrect says, we go with it. Golf-backed currency. The strength of our country is determined by how steep the green is on a par 4. I barely know golf, but that's my understanding of it. that is comedy. Get the butter. We haven't crab cakes. I should have quit my toy hammer and beat this thing to death. But yeah. That's what you get when you go around the whole neoliberal concept of looking for monsters to slay. Take out Saddam Hussein, take out Muammar Gaddafi. In both situations, we got ISIS and terrorist scumbags. So speaking of news, not less political news, well, who's the next celebrity to die or noteworthy person? So Ozzy died, Hulk Hogan died. Who's next? Let's see, config, gameplay, sound effects. John Travolta. Oh my god, oh my god, it's John Travolta. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please tell me you saw that South Park episode with the Scientology. Disco is dead. That's not funny if John Travolta dies. Oh my god, I'm like dead. Oh my god. Yeah, that's South Park. Back in the day with Xbox Live, where you can download, you can buy movies and shows on the Xbox platform. I bought 2 South Park episodes. One of them is that Scientology episode. The other is the Night of the Living Homeless, where the homeless people come and take over, and they send them all to California, which is kind of prophetic. But that Scientology episode is great. I think they pulled that one off the air. They never put it on the air again. John Travolta, R. Kelly, and Tom Cruise have all come out of the closet. I didn't understand that reference till like I was almost like 20 years old, almost 21 years old, and back then I didn't really think of that reference that way. When I got a little older, I was like, oh wait, that's what that means. That's a good one, to make love, not Warcraft. Oh my god, it's John Travolta, oh my god. Yeah, I remember I bought an episode of Venture Brothers too. The Venture Bros episode where the pirates attacked them, the really shitty, lazy pirates. One guy's like, my sword, what am I gonna do? My sword's made out of cardboard. The ghost of Sargasso. The ground control to Major Tom, that guy. What is going on? This is the weirdest kite job I've ever seen. Venture, oh, it was on Adult Swim for a long time. Venture Bros, it was one of those adult cartoons. It's a lot more fun when you menu everything. Did you ever play like that, Kustos? Not use any macros and just menu everything? I don't do it. I kind of like this. Let's see. Oh my god, it's John Travolta. Always make macros. Yeah, I would use macros if I didn't get, they'll get fucking nuked. I killed all my macro settings, just completely wiped it out somehow, and I just don't feel like putting them all back. Ugh. My scythe is not capped yet. Wow. Excuse me. Where's my marksmanship? It's only 29. No, don't drain. That's a waste. Let me use drain. Drain will come in handy now. Blah, 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 blah. I do want to make a macro for warding circle, arcane circle, with the whistle, the little jingle. It's like, gather together, arcane circle. It's useless. Yay. Protected against Arcana. This game is just cruel. Like, any abilities or augments you get early on are just fucking worthless. Like, the first, like, 15 levels for some jobs is just all you can do is swing your axe. I can't wait to commit suicide with, what's that Dark Knight ability, Soul Eater, where you consume your HP to power up your attacks? I'm probably gonna die a lot. That is true. This game does something to your brain, like that dopamine, like you earned it. You gotta unlock that thing, you can chase that equipment. Once you can wear it, you're like, yay, now what? It's like that South Park episode where they finally beat that guy in World of Warcraft, they finally got him, and they're like, well, now what do we do? And they just kind of go silent for a second, and they're like, alright, Kenny, do your macro, set this up, put this on your hot bar, and they just, like, could carry on what they were doing. Now we can play the game, yeah. I feel like Final Fantasy XI is world famous, but I feel like Final Fantasy XI was not what World of Warcraft was in terms of popularity. Like, World of Warcraft was on a South Park episode, and this game wasn't. Like, what do you think of that? Is one better than the other? Is it an indictment on this game? What do you think? Like, this game, if you were to take out some of the Final Fantasy elements, it would just be generic MMO fantasy game. It's like barely, in my mind, it's barely a Final Fantasy game. That's how Endgame feels when you're there. How am I out of room? That's so bad. Oh, I know what to do. Prism powder, let's put that away. Did I level up? No. Yay. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 600 something. 500 something until next level, until 25. Yeah, I remember more of Final Fantasy 11 than I do of 7 and 9. Like, Final Fantasy 9 was my world back in 2000. When I got it for Christmas, I went to school, I was always talking about it. Anytime we had to do like a class assignment, I remember one thing in class, we did like, the assignment was draw a comic strip based on like nature, like about like preserving the environment. I made a character that was a black mage, protecting Siberian tigers, like it was my world. But I barely remember the game now. But this one sticks in my mind. Yeah, I like this one because you kind of choose your own destiny. You can decide what your character is. Other games, you're just controlling a named character already and deciding, you know, you're kind of on a rail in other games. They're not really open world. They become open world at the end of the game when you get the airship, because every Final Fantasy mainline game becomes the same. You're on a rail, you can only go to certain zones where the story dictates where you go next. But at the end of the game, you get an airship where you can go wherever you want. The storylines were intriguing, but just, yeah, this one's definitely my favorite. I remember I used to get into really nerdy arguments in high school, telling people why Final Fantasy XI was better than World of Warcraft. Oh man. Ugh. Hey, Nishi. Yeah, I just dropped a message in the Discord. I figured people might have not have known I was live, or blew me off because I started late every time. I set up a stream for 9. The other night I was late. Tonight I set up for 9. I was late. I'm not shaving anybody for being late, by the way. It's my fault. I'll own it. How you doing, Nishi? It's going good. Had a good day today with the family. Kept the baby on routine. Got up, you know, 6:30, about almost 7, whatever. Breakfast, took her to the playground, came home, had lunch. She took a nap at noon. And then woke up after an hour nap. Her nap was too short. And then had a little snack. Played inside. Then went to the dinner. Went to the playground. And then bath, then bed. That's pretty much the day. I thought of you earlier, Nishi. I was asking you about that. I had that pork loin in my freezer that's been there. So it's from 2023, that pork loin. And it smelled okay. It looked alright. It didn't feel all grainy and weird and overly frozen. So, stewed it up in the Instapot, shredded it up, and made pulled pork out of it. So I'm hoping nobody gets sick off of it. Should be okay. And besides that, a little after I got started streaming, Rusty called me. He called me on Discord. And it's like, dude, you know I stream at night. Why are you calling me? You can't just check the YouTube channel? I'm pretty sure it'll be alright. I mean, worst comes to worst, the baby's not eating it. That's the upside. Us adults, we're expendable. Who knows? Alright, I'm gonna be a clown on this and see if I get in trouble. This guy's... what? Wait, how is he doing that? Wait a minute. How is he singing like a bard but dual-wielding axes? You guys hear that? I got the hammer. You can hear the squeaking. Ah, missed. You guys hear the squeaking? I'm doing no damage to this thing. Let's see, does Last Resort? Let's see if Last Resort can do it. I gotta... Squeak. Even with Last Resort, I'm doing 0 damage. Look at this thing. That's so funny. Squeak. Alright, I'll be serious now. Yeah, I'm really confused. How is this guy dual-wielding axes but singing? How's he doing that? Wait, what's going on here? Black mage, white mage, red mage, white mage, nin war, monk war. That guy's warrior is underleveled. Beast ninja, dark black mage. This guy's cheating. Right? He is singing, right? Right? Keep an eye on him. So, Beastmaster Ninja. Oh, I think this is, I think it's a bug in Horizon. When you attack with pebbles, it does the singing animation. Oh no, he's throwing the egg. Okay, I know what's happening. I remember I've seen this before. It's one of the many bugs of Horizon. It's when you attack have pebbles equipped. Yeah, a throwing animation bug. It shows the singing. That's so weird. What's going on with this monk? This monk has... Oh. Let's see. Party, member list. Black mage, white mage, red mage, white mage. Yeah, this monk has an underleveled warrior subjob. How was your day, Nishi? Everything good? The Packers play a preseason game today. My Jaguars did. I think they played the Saints. Oof, Dark Harvest. Beautiful. I don't even know why I'm leveling Dark Knight. It just... Warriors 55. I'll just never get... Wouldn't mind getting Warrior to at least 65 to do Dynamis, but it's just such a fucking long time. I almost don't even want to do parties. I just want to buy XP scrolls with hat points and just do it that way. Better than yesterday? What happened yesterday? Everything okay? Oh no. Why'd I do that? Oh, never mind. Okay, I thought I used my 2-hour. I thought I used blood weapon for a second. What are these mobs? It's an IT. Okay. Oh, work. Well, whenever you feel shitty and busy and like you think life sucks or bothers you, just tell yourself, hey, at least you're not rusty. That's so weird. This is bugged, the bathing suit. Looks like they only have one hand-to-hand weapon. If you look at this monk, it's missing one of the hand-to-hand pieces. Later, as we used to say. I love that throwback, man. It's appropriate. We're talking late 2000, like early 2000s old world stuff, so I'll take it. Have a great night, Kusto. It's always great talking to you. Thanks for hanging around. Appreciate it. Let's all make sure we hit that like button on the way out. I'm getting pretty tired. I'm gonna call it a night at 11:30. This is an awesome party. So I joined a party earlier, Nishi, that was just garbage. We were gonna... Went all the way out to Merifatod Mountains, and the party just fizzled out because we couldn't find a camp. And I was like, that's it, I'm leaving. This is a waste of time. This is just disorganized. I fought High Wind on my warrior, got the High Wind kill, switched back to Dark, and I got a party as I was like, alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and got a party invite. So, it's all working out pretty good. What else is new? That's all I really got. We talked about, me and Kustos talked about, apparently there's a tectonic unzipping happening in the Pacific Ocean. And, what else? We talked about the Ukraine-Russia summit. The Ukraine-Russia, well, Trump and Putin meeting to talk about Ukraine. Talked about that a little bit. They're like, what would it take to make you stay? I'm like, go to work for me tomorrow. Take my kid to daycare. Feed my kid. Diapers in between. I'm not looking for a rep. That's not my job. How much did I do? How much damage was that? Dark Harvest for 44. Yeah, productive night. Got my stuff done. I can't believe I didn't do High Wind. 'Cause last week I was like, every reset, if I don't do High Wind on Sunday, I was like, oh, I'll get High Wind later in the week, and I never do. So, and I noticed on the High Wind time of death on the Discord, it gets worse and worse and more inaccurate, and they don't keep up with it as the week goes on. Because everybody does it on Sunday, gets it over with, and then people, you don't know when the next one is. But yeah, nice easy day. Nice easy time tonight. Just a chill stream. Let's see. I can't find anybody. The only thing is a level 52 Black Mage. Well, thank you, Nishi. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed early. I can't. I've been feeling it the past couple days, staying up this late. Magic the Gathering Arena is straight up bad for me. Played that last night for a little while before my stream. Messed with my microphone settings and just fucked my time up. On Friday, I was up late playing that. Basically, it's not the game's fault. I'm bad for me. I keep putting time into it. Search. Level... let's see. I'm finding nobody online in our level range. Oh wait, area. See, it's impossible to... I hate doing the search for people when I'm not leader. Yeah, you guys have been seeing some of my messages in Discord about my job lately, and I'm just like... really at my job. I gotta lock it in a little more. I'm not happy with the work I'm doing, but I just gotta deal with it. And it sounds mean to say, and I don't mean to keep harping on it. I don't want to be like Rusty and be unemployed. I can't. And it's just... don't be like that. And, that's all I can really think of to say. I almost fucking left a few times, and it's like, I can't do that. This ninja is so budget. Mercenary knife and a katana. Why am I chasing this fucker? Oh, and I lost all my macros, so as you can see, I'm menuing everything. I'm not macroing anything I'm doing. It's kind of fun. It keeps you busy. There we go. Yay, a beastman seal. I don't use the ones I have. Alright, I'm gonna keep these water crystals and level up cooking on Wu Yi. That's what I'm gonna do. Excuse me, pardon all the throat clearing noise. I haven't had a corn dog in I don't know when. How many years? We've been on a kick. My wife buys the store-bought sushi. They make it in-store, but it's obviously not great quality. Just not... We've been buying those from our grocery chain near us. Those are nice in the summer. A nice sushi like that is it's satisfying when it's hot out. My wife bought organic chicken nuggets for my daughter, and that's awesome. I get to eat chicken tenders basically that are, you know, with that chicken tender, chicken nugget breading on the outside, but they're organic, so it's okay. Excuse me. How are we looking? 15 more minutes. I should heal. I'm like a good dog. Ooh, we're level 21. I can do more damage. I'm leaving damage on the table. What's wrong with me? Don't all bats link? We gotta be careful here. My daughter wanted cheese one night, so we gave her... My wife bought the organic, like, cheese sticks the kids eat, the mozzarella cheese sticks. She takes 2 nibbles, then hands it to me. Then we gave her the sliced cheese one time, organic slices of white cheddar. She takes a few bites of that, rips it to shreds, and hands me all the pieces. So I end up taking to work... My lunch that I take to work is like a container with like mismatched like things the baby didn't want to eat. It's cute and fun and I love every minute of it. But my daughter like takes the cheese and hands it to me from her high chair. And the other night, like, my wife made a couple of chicken nuggets for her in the toaster, and there was like one still sitting there. I was like, "Oh, can I have it?" And I was like so happy to have that. When I go to a ballpark, usually a ball game or out or something, and I want junk food, I usually get chicken tenders and fries. I love that. Guilty pleasure junk food. Name is Infant. Somebody named Infant is replacing you. Alright, 12 minutes. I haven't been able to look. I such at search. Suck. I suck. Print that. Your baby replacement, yeah. I am about to level up, which is nice. That's why I don't like leveling warrior, because when you level up like a lower level job, you just fly through it. Then you hit level 50 and it takes forever. I'll probably level up before I leave. Did we just magic burst? Yeah, 4,555 out of 5,300. I think I have to turn the FF14 plugin where it shows the enemy status effects. I gotta turn that plugin back on. The FF14 the HUI. The FF14 HUD, basically. But I can't tell what lands. That I'm happy everyone is playing well. Yeah, y'all are great. Other than that, pretty low-key night. I'm just doing what makes me happy. Playing this game, despite Casey calling it a dog shit ass game. You hear singing? Yeah, it's the throwing animation. What am I doing? I'm out of MP. Oh, I'm... My words have made a difference. I certainly hope so. Don't leave me hanging. Wow, I got 3 levels out of this party. And I got like, what, 3 last night? Pretty damn good. Let me get in one last useless arcane circle. Shoot, let's throw off some fireworks. All right. Have a great night. Don't be strangers. Salute. And we out. Don't want to hold them up. They got a good thing going. That was a great freaking party. What am I, level 27 now? 26. Okay. I don't even care about subbing Black Mage. I need all the MP I can get. Teleport with Gil. Alright. I'm out and have a good night. Alright, let's just... I'm gonna hit the Mog and call it a night. I think tomorrow night I'm gonna try Ifrit again. I gotta get Ifrit unlocked for Eco Warrior. With these Eco Warrior parties, having to sit around and wait forever for summoners to join. If I am my own summoner, I don't have to worry about that. Maybe one of these nights I'll level up White Mage too. Because my White Mage I found out is only like 20... It's like a few hundred away till next level. Who else did we get? Michael Superbacker was real talking to all of y'all about anything and everything. The news, current events, etc. Ukraine, Russia, Benghazi, Israel, tectonic plates, and everything in between. South Park, you name it. Nishi, I'm in the Discord if you need me, you want to talk, anything at all. You know how it goes. Anyway, everyone, thanks for stopping by. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks for being part of my productive night this evening on Horizon Final Fantasy XI. Take care, everyone. Hit the like button on your way out. Let's shut it on down there, boss. Shut it on down there, Luke. Have a great night, everyone.